that was when the ghost appeared.
Welcome back, Midnight Society. The summer of slime is marching on. It's time to dim the lights, throw some dust into the fire, and head back to the woods for another Midnight Monday. Today we're opening the vault on Season 1, Episode 7 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of the Captured Souls. If you thought Sardo was the ultimate poser last week, just wait. Today we're looking at a villain who's hella creepy, completely unathletic, and absolutely owned by a single switch. We're breaking down every accurate detail, dropping some serious trivia, and roasting this absolute scrub. Peep this.
I said, do we have a problem? Huh?
The episode kicks off at the campfire, and right away, we get some 100% baller trivia. Gary starts the meeting by flexing his math skills. He looks right at Eric and tells him,
Eric, born April 28th. That means you're exactly 5,450 days, 17 hours.
that because he was born on April 28th, 1977, he's exactly 5,450 days old, 17 hours and 15 minutes. That's completely accurate, the actor's real birthday. Then Kiki pulls out a red vintage Polaroid camera and snaps a picture of the Midnight Society. She drops the lore that some native tribes hated having their picture taken because it believed their camera would capture their souls. It's a super tight setup for the story. Kiki throws the dust in the fire, and we're off. Our main character is Danny, a teenage girl who's super salty because her parents dragged her to a rundown country inn for the summer instead of taking her to the ocean. When they get to the house, there are mirrors literally everywhere. Danny touches a small round mirror on the doorframe and gets a physical electrical shock from it. That alone is sus. But when the door opens, and we meet the innkeeper.
Well, hello?
Enter Peter Curlin III.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Peter's a pale, awkward teenager with a terrible haircut and suspenders. He tells him his parents are on a cruise, so he's running the place by himself. And guys, Peter is the sketchiest dude on the planet. He's constantly staring at Danny with his creepy, undressing eyes. At one point, he literally whispers to her, "I always admire a girl with great physical strength."
I always admire a girl with great physical strength.
Bruh. That's the creepiest line in Nickelodeon history. If a guy says that to you, pack your bags and bounce immediately.
Logan, y'all. I didn't mean to startle you.
To make it worse, Peter's an absolute noob at everything normal. Danny's parents feel bad for him and invite him to play baseball in the yard. Peter steps up and he completely whiffs a basic catch. The ball rolls into a bush and he awkwardly scrambles and gets it. He's so unathletic. It's so awkward and weird. But while Peter sucks at sports, his mad science game is wild. Danny sneaks into Peter's bedroom and finds old black and white photos of people who look exactly like Peter. She also finds a weird experiment with dying red roses and pink fluid. She almost touches a switch on his machine and Peter completely freaks out, smacking her hand away and snapping at her not to ruin his experiment. Later, Danny finds a concealed button in his room. She pushes it and the room transforms into a high-tech secret lab. There are monitors connected to hidden cameras inside all those mirrors downstairs. Meanwhile, Danny's parents are going downhill fast. They're completely exhausted, growing gray hair, and basically turning into senior citizens overnight. Peter is literally an energy vampire. He's using the mirrors and cameras to suck the youth and souls out of his guests to keep him young forever. Danny runs out into the backyard and stumbles into a hidden family graveyard.
Peter Curlin III, born 1907.
Peter isn't a teenager. He's an old man born in 1907, and when Danny counts up the tick marks on the graves of his past victims, she realizes he has stolen the youth from over 70 people and 10 dogs. Random.
But you are so adorable.
10 dogs. What kind of absolute monster steals the youth from a dog? That is so whack. Danny knows she has to save her parents before they die of old age. She busts back into Peter's secret lab. Now, normally this is where we get a massive dramatic boss fight, but Peter's such a poser that he leaves his ultimate weakness completely unguarded. Danny doesn't fight him. She doesn't use magic. She literally just hits the reverse switch on his machine.
Don't call me Danielle.
That's it. She completely owns him by flipping a single dial. That's it. What an easy defeat. Machine goes into reverse. Her parents immediately get their youth and energy back. And Peter, he rapidly ages into the decrepit, gross old man he actually is. His entire life work is ruined. His stolen youth is gone. And what does old man Peter do? Does he try to attack her? No. He just sits there in defeat and tells Danny to enjoy her youth. What an absolute epic fail. Danny and her parents pack their bags and just leave him there to be old. For the Bowler campfire trivia and the fact that this dude murdered 10 dogs for absolutely no reason, an ending where the villain gets totally owned by a dial.
Loser.
I'm giving season 1, episode 7 a very solid 8 mirrors out of 10. If you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and let me know in the comments. If you found out your B&B host was stealing your youth through a mirror, how fast would you bounce? Put out the fire, guys, because tomorrow we're leaving the woods and heading straight to Wellsville for another Tattoo Tuesday. I'll see you in the next one.